Haha, fooled you, didn't I? I always come in from that direction. I thought I'd come in from that direction. Haven't spoken to my all-time favorite of favorite audiences for so long, and I hope you've been doing fine. And I thought I'd do just a kind of a quick blog and end it with a musical composition I wrote last night. I'm currently working on something. I'm not quite sure. I don't even know what to call it yet, but I'm getting all kinds of ideas. That's part of the blog, ideas. Because I've been asked this all my life. They say, how do I do it? How, where do the ideas come from? I don't know. People are stunned. They can't figure out. I don't know how I do it, but I don't know how I do it. Now, I never have a radio on in the car. In fact, my car doesn't even have a radio, believe it or not, because I can entertain myself in my head. I make up my own pieces as I go along, and I can't remember them either. The notes fly by so fast I can't catch them. In fact, what's really too bad is probably, I'm going to guess, 98.5% of all my best pieces are things I've heard in my head, but have never been written on a piece of paper. And I can't remember what they are. That's how I compose music. The answer is, I don't know. All right, how's that for an answer? Now, this has been going on for probably about, I guess 10, 12 years, but it goes back to the days when I was still active as a musician and giving people lessons. The computer was coming in more and more and more. Okay, and I'm not really a computer person. In fact, there's this one teenage girl. She was really talented as a pianist. I was very proud of her, and I was very happy with the progress. She was a really nice girl. Her father was a computer geek, or at least he thought he was, a self-styled expert. I don't know. I used to, I'd stop at their house and give the lessons at their house once a week. Every single week, I'm hearing, this is me. You're doing it all wrong. You should be doing it with a computer. Well, I haven't the slightest idea how to compose with a computer. I do it with my head. I think about it. I sit at a keyboard. I work things out. It doesn't happen always in one day, although what I'm going to end the video with today did just happen last night out of the blue, with hardly a struggle. It'll be part of whatever the secret is that I'm putting together right now. All right, let's get back to Mr. Know-It-All. I'll call him Mr. Know-It-All, who actually, I don't think he knew anything except how to kibitz. It's an old expression, isn't it? Well, consider the source, I'm getting up there in age too. All right, so I heard this, I don't know, week after week after week. He presented me with an example on a piece of paper of some sort of a musical score, but instead of having the usual 5 lines that would form a stave, and then another 5 lines, it was just like about a page that full of lines with notes all over it. He said, he wanted me to play it for him. I said, I can't figure that out. He said, what? He didn't know. I said, where's the treble clef? He said, what's that? I said, well, that's usually, for the pianist where the right hand plays. So that blew over. Meanwhile, I'm still hearing I'm doing everything wrong, and yet I'm the one that's, even by then, I've got hundreds and hundreds of pieces that have been published. So something must have been going right. All right, so finally, I went in there cranky one day. I don't get cranky too often, but I was that day, and I thought, I just, if he starts on that again, I don't know, I hope I don't lose my cool, because that really has never happened. I wouldn't want to do that in front of his daughter anyway. Wouldn't want to do it in front of you, especially my audience, because you're supposed to think I'm an angel or something, I guess. Okay, so I heard it again. I'm doing it all wrong. So here's how I handled that bum. I mean the father of that daughter. I said, I almost said his name. I said, tell you what. I said, okay, I'll do it, but can you show me how to do it? You do a piece first, and then I'll give it a try. And guess what his answer was? He says, well, I can't do that. I said, you can't. Why? He says, I don't know how to compose. So, I'm hearing all this stuff. I've heard it from other people in town too. What's much better with the computer. They don't really realize that maybe it can be done. Hey, I tell you what, if there's a way to do it, and do it faster, I'd love to know. You can write it in the comments below. And by the way, if you're going to laugh at whatever my hair looks like today, it's okay to laugh because I'm laughing too. I see some of these videos on YouTube because I'm trying to figure out what's my next haircut going to be. Because I kind of like to change things up or down or whatever. And God, some of the things people go through to get bedhead hair. Well, this is the way I woke up today. I looked in the mirror and I thought, boy, that really is interesting and it's funny too. So that's the way I'll go around today. That's me. All right, I'll take the camera into the other room. And okay, here, let me move this. I don't have a movie editor, but luckily this old camera has an editor within it.